Okay, girls, so today we start our unit on probability, and we're going to start with chapter 10.2, the language of probability. So we're going to write down some definitions. So the first one that we're going to talk about is probability. So I want you to underline this. Probability is the chance that something will happen. So every time that something might occur, then we talk about how probable, how likely is that happened. Another way to write this is to say how likely it is that some event, and that word is very important, will occur, okay? And you might have heard we use certain language like this language that we have here. So we can say, when we say that it's certain that something will happen, is because we're 100% sure that that will occur. We can also say that it's likely, but we are not 100% sure, or that there is even chance. When we say even chance, usually they say even there is. So how likely is that tomorrow I'll be in school? So we can say, well, even, I don't know, I'm not feeling that well, but I'm not that sick either, so I don't know, something like that, I don't know. So unlikely and impossible. Impossible is when the probability is 0. We know that is not going to happen. So because today is Monday, if you ask me what is the probability that tomorrow will be Saturday, I can say it is impossible, it won't happen. So these words are linked to certain probabilities. So if we draw a line here and we say, okay, certain is going to be when the probability is 1, okay, and impossible is when the probability is 0. So if I give you this scale and we say, okay, when it is impossible it's going to be 0, when it's certain is 1, what would you say that it will be when it's even? So halfway through it will be 5/10. Agree? Perfect. So this is important that you have it that scale and you have this link between these words and these probabilities, okay? Now, probabilities, this is very important, and I hope that by now you have watched the playlist that I posted on percentages, fractions, and decimals. So probabilities can be written as a fraction, as a decimal, and as a percent, okay? So if we do that, so if we talk about, let's say this one, even, we're going to talk about this one. So if we write it as a fraction, we know that it's going to be a half. So it's 1/2. If we write it as a decimal, it's going to be 5/10. And if we write it as a percent, it will be 50%. Okay, girls, so this is all that we have for theory for this chapter 10.2. Go to Jacaranda, do your homework, your exercises, and let me know if you need help with anything of this. Thank you. Bye.